Are we on?
Yep.
I don't like this new cameraman. Okay. Anyway, so here's the deal. Hi, y'all. Jason, which you normally don't see on this side of the camera because we have a new cameraman tonight. So we have Austin. I can't use his nickname. So anyway, we're going to be making you all a new little treat today. And it's actually Jason is going to be doing this because it's a baking thing. I don't bake, it's him. So what are we making?
An orange.
He don't even know what we're making.
I have a different name for it.
He has a different name for it. It's a sour orange pie, but it's actually, he calls it some kind of suicide orange or something.
Orange suicide pie.
An orange suicide pie. I don't even know where that came from, but he came up with this orange suicide pie thing, so I don't know. I don't know where he got it from. I think it's because when you see what goes in it, you might think about yeah, but that's okay. It's all good. And because it's Pampered Chef Party Week, we are going to demonstrate some of our Pampered Chef toys, so you get to see that. So anyway, without further ado, we are going to start with the base. The base for this pie is actually going to be animal crackers. Hold on.
From Dollar Tree.
We found because this is us, El Cheapo version of animal crackers at the Dollar Tree. But 25.
Yes, correct.
And they're good. We like them. We try them. We doubled the recipe on this one. So the recipe called for 5 ounces of animal crackers. The bag had 8, so we put like a total of about 10 or 12 in there. We're eating the rest. So anyway, animal crackers in here. And then we also added, I think, 3 tablespoons of sugar, which I doubled, of course, because it's doubled 6 tablespoons of sugar, and a couple of pinches of salt. And it's going to need 4 tablespoons of melted butter. We actually did a whole stick. And we melted that in the Pampered Chef microwave bowl. And you put that butter down there and you put it in there for about a minute or so. It does not splatter all over the place. I tried this with the paper towel one day and the paper towel blows up all over the place and the butter goes everywhere. So not good. This works so much better. Anyway, and to mash and crush these things up, we are using our Pampered Chef processor. It's like a 3-in-1 thing. You can do all kinds with this gadget. This has like the little arm on it where you can do like mixing, which we'll do that later. It also has the ability to do a food processor mode, and it does one other thing. Oh, it does a submersion blender where you do that thing too. So you can do that. So we're doing it in the food processor, the choppy mode. So he's going to put the lid on. Maybe we can get it in the right way. Perfect.
There we go.
And we had to wait because this thing, you have to have it charged, and of course we never have it charged in time. So he's going to crush everything up. Now, I didn't put the butter in yet. We're just going to crush up the animal crackers first. Are we having technical difficulties
We're having
here?
technical difficulties, Stephen.
What do you mean technical difficulty? We're not supposed to have technical difficulty. What's wrong with it? Well, I don't know either.
You gotta
Oh. Are you sure it didn't go this way? Oh, well, hold on. You know how this goes with
This is just where you edit out the part.
No. Okay, we're going to do take 2 on this. Sorry, we didn't have the right battery on it, so we didn't have power. So it's fixed now. So we're going to put it in the food processor, and we're going to just kind of pulsate this up and chop it up. So Jason's going to do that. Let's see what happens. Okay, come on now. There we go.
Nah. Here, try to hit speed 5.
There we go.
How many of us does it take to use this big chopstick? This thing. Grind on up in there. Grind up.
It takes like 2 hands to do this thing.
Okay, it's like watching paint dry here. You know what I mean?
No, there's still stuff in there.
Just grind on up. I can get the close shot there. Are we done yet? Okay, so we're grinding. We grinded her up. Okay, good. We're done. So now we're going to put in the butter.
The booter.
We're going to put the butter in here. So there's a whole stick of butter here. Wow.
Hold on.
so interactive with all the hands we have in the shot.
Yeah. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, now we get to go through that process again. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah. Watch that won't go back
Yeah,
on.
now we'll this way. Okay, so this time he's just gonna kind of. Oh, we got it. Well, here we go again. This thing I love when it works. It's just pretty, we've had some challenges today with it, but we're trying to do too much too quick at the same time, and that's the problem. Don't move that thing too much because then you'll never get it in there.
I think that's the problem.
Okay.
There we go.
Are we on?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now he's going to pulsate this thing. Two-handed. Pulsate. 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 Does it look like it's getting all mixed up in there?
Yeah.
Huh? Think we need more butter? Or you think that's gonna work? You know the consistency you're looking for there, so.
It needs to be stirred from
Stir
the
up.
sides.
Okay, stir up. Do we need more butter or you good?
It's sticking together.
Okay, good. We should be good.
How much butter did it call for?
It called for 4 tablespoons for the half, and I put the whole in, so. Ooh, good time. You got it the first try. Isn't this the most exciting video y'all have ever seen?
Yeah, how many people does it take to use the
Actually,
food
I find this
processor?
very entertaining myself, but. Is it ready?
Should be. Excellent.
It's revved up there now. There we go. Are we good now? That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, because we're doubling this, we're not doing it as a traditional pie. We're going to put it in a casserole pan. So we're just going to put it in like a 9 by 11 or something. I don't know, 9 by 11, 9 by 13, something like that. Whatever he's got over there. We good?
We're good.
Okay, good. So, he's going to take and he's going to put his stuff into the casserole pan. And then he's going to mush it out, make it all flat and make it all pretty. And then we're going to bake it. There's a measuring cup in the drawer over there if you want to use that to mush it. I don't know how you want to do it. Do you need something to scoop in there?
Nah.
Okay. Just checking.
What are we using?
There's a measuring cup in the drawer if you can find
Oh,
it.
you want it in your kitchen that?
Yeah, my kitchen. I hate my kitchen, you know. If you can find it, you can use it. So he's just going to basically pound that into the bottom here. If you can get a little on the sides, he'll do that. If you can't, then he'll just make it mostly a bed at the bottom there. You can use whatever you want. You could use your hands if you want to. You could just get something in there to mash it down. That's the main thing.
Smells good.
It does smell good, don't it? Smell that bug.
Mm-hmm. Paula Deen, eat your heart out.
Anything with butter's going to smell good. After I eat a lot of butter, I smell good. So. Just saying. He's so masterful at this. He has more patience than I do. I don't have the patience.
He'd already been done 5 minutes
I would have been done.
ago.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
He'd have been just slapping it up there and it's
But he's a
done.
masterful one. That's why we let him bake. You can draw little pretty designs in it that we'll never see.
Yeah, that's it.
And then we're supposed to stick this in the oven and bake it for about 10 minutes or so. I think 10 or 12 minutes. So you did get a crust on the side. That's good.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm trying to make sure it has enough.
Crumble.
Yep.
Just don't put any holes in the bottom. Holes in the bottom.
No, why not?
Oh, I want to have a nice little bed of breading. It's the best part. Get that tangy orange taste, and then you're gonna get that butter. Oh, here comes the love.
And you want to make sure that the signs will stay together.
That's true. Did you wash your hands beforehand?
I don't know. How many cats have we touched today?
I'm sure it's got some fur in there somewhere. If you have food in our house and it don't have a little cat fuzz in it, then it's not been made with love.
That's right. All right.
We just washed the dishes and they all fell on the floor a minute ago. So. Oh well, here we go. Now we'll go. What?
See, that's what my sign says.
Oh,
Cat hair,
hold
both
on.
a
It's
condiment
right there.
and a fashion accessory.
It's right there. Okay, so now we're gonna make the feet. Oh, he needs to shove that in the oven. So hold on, we'll put that in the masterful oven that we've been preheating. It should be preheated at 325. My oven is a little odd, so it always is 25 more, so it's 350
How long?
at our house. Alexa, set a pie crust timer for 12 minutes.
Pie crust timer, 12 minutes.
Thank you.
Starting now.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we're ready to move on. So now he's got his little handy dandy bowl over here. And the first thing he's going to do is he is going to put in our sweetened condensed milk, which is going to be that. For one pie, it is 14-ounce can. Now, we sort of had a little snafu today. And the snafu was that I thought I bought 2. I only bought 1. So I had 1 can of the sweetened condensed milk, and then I had a can of evaporated milk, and I just took and did the evaporated milk, and I found a little hack online. You can put sugar in it. It tastes exact same. It's fine. It works. So there's basically 28 ounces in this one because we're doing 2.
And what are you using?
What? Oh, that Pampered Chef measuring cup. It's a set of 3 or 4. I think there's 3.
There's 3.
There's 3 of those things. I love those things. You'll actually see there's another one where you.
And when you
get
look
just
at
a
the
minute.
numbers, they're actually on the inside.
And you can read them because they're big
Yes.
enough for blind people like me. So there
Okay.
we go. Anywho, so that goes in first. And then and it's into this pie. The other thing you're going to have to go in is going to be orange juice concentrate. So you're going to have, this is how we learned how old we were. We went looking for orange juice concentrate in the freezer section at our local grocery store. And we asked, and people looked at us like we had 2 heads. Because I remember going to the store, and they used to be all over the place in the freezer. Now it's not. They had one little section with like 1 or 2 little cans in it. So that's what we found. We found it at Walmart. And I like the one at Walmart because it has this little resealable little plastic lid on it. So if you don't use it all at one time, you can actually spread it out. There's going to be, in one pie, there is 6 tablespoons of orange juice concentrate. Obviously, this will be doubled it, which is about 3/4 of a cup, or 12 tablespoons. So that's what we end up with. Orange juice concentrate. Lemon juice. It should be 6 tablespoons of lemon juice, or because we're doing 2, we did it as 12, which ends up being about 3/4 of a cup. Again, in our little Pampered Chef mixing cup or measuring cup thing. Sherry will come on here and correct me with all the names of these things because I'm terrible about how we name these things. So anyway, you get the gist. You'll find it in your local catalog there. It's online. Book, and don't forget there's a Black Friday sale tomorrow. Just saying. The next thing we're going to put in there is in one pie 4 egg yolks, just the yolk. Not the yolk. Yeah, that's the yolk. Yeah.
Yes.
12. It's 4 yolks per pie, so there's 8 yolks in there. That's going to help thicken this up a little bit and help it to congeal for us.
And what are you using?
What do you mean? Oh, that's another Pampered Chef thing. That's the one you can put in the freezer, and that is also the measuring cup that bends. So if you use it in the blender, you can actually bend it so it kind of gets down in there, and then you don't spill crap all over the place like I usually do when I'm trying to put stuff in the blender. The next thing he's got is lemon zest, and it's the yellow one, dear.
Yes.
Okay, so lemons are yellow.
I thought you were gonna say and orange zest.
Well,
That's what I thought he was going to as well.
Get to the orange zest in a minute, but the orange zest, we don't put all of that in now. We're actually going to put part of the orange zest in now, and we'll use the orange zest for another step later. The lemon zest, it should be about 2 tablespoons or so. We're going to put that in there. It's close. It's as much as I can get out of it. It'll work. What? That's not Pampered Chef.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, that's a knockoff. Don't show Sherry that one.
Oh, jeez.
I'm
We're in trouble
using them
now.
all. It's Thanksgiving, and I've got them all used at the moment. So,
Gotcha.
sorry. So we put the lemon zest in there. I was just going to blaze right on over that. And then we have the orange zest, which is going to put 1 tablespoon of that in. And like I said, we're going to use the rest of this later. Actually, you can probably put 2 because we're making the 2. We're doubling it. So that's fine. You don't want to put too much of that orange zest in there because it tends to be a little bit bitterer, so it's a little bit stronger than the lemon zest. So that's the main reason. So then he's going to beat this up. And that is basically all there is to the filling. So once that pie crust comes out of the oven, we're going to then put this into there, and then we got another step we got to do. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
We have extra background.
Yeah, the cat is over here wanting attention because I'm not in the video today, so the cat's over here wanting attention.
She thinks that she has to put her 2 cents in.
It looks like everything else in this house. But it's like everything else in this house. It talks and nobody listens. See, Jason, look. Austin's good about getting down into this stuff. I'm just saying.
Just looking at Jason's beating skills.
He's beating. He's pretty good.
All right.
All right. So now this just is going to have to hang out until the crust comes out of the oven, and then we'll go back and we'll do that part here in just a moment. We will see you all very soon.
Hello, we're back.
We lost Austin. We sent him to the store, so we're going to have to work without him.
So now I'm getting ready to take the pie crust out of the oven.
So we get to do a butt shot.
Yes.
There's a butt shot for Jason. Paula Dean always talks about her butt shots. So,
Oh, look at that.
ooh, look at that. Ooh,
Steven,
looky.
get your finger out of it.
Ooh, get me some.
Because you've probably been touching the cat.
No, good. It's good. Yeah, it's perfect. So now he's going to take and pour. That thing's hot too. Just be patient. It's hot.
I know.
So he's going to pour that good stuff in there. Oh, hold on. Oh, you'll need a spatula.
Yep, that's why I wanted to grab that before.
I'm sure we have a Pampered Chef one over. I don't think that's it, but we'll work with it. It's fine.
You know, if you had a decent kitchen.
If I do, exactly. I'm going to start a GoFundMe account to fix my kitchen. So all you people that want to judge and all that, y'all can make me send me a donation to my Fix My Kitchen fund.
I mean, redo the whole house.
Well, it's going to end up being redone in the whole house because the whole house needs to be redone. But that's okay. You'll have more room for all your Christmas crap. Woohoo! So he's putting all the little good stuff in there. And then this has got to go back in the oven. And it bakes for a period of time. And I don't have that handy. But I will get that for y'all and let y'all know that in the next part. Sorry, I meant to grab that before. But we were in a hurry when we did this. So he's putting all that goodness in it. Oh, doesn't that look good? And then we're going to make this whipped cream that goes on top of it. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so he's going to go place this back in the oven. I'll help him. Hold on. We're going to open the oven for him. There he goes. Now he's going to get his gloves together and he's going to go put it back in. There goes the cat running away. And so he's going to now place this into the oven so we get a second butt shot. There we go. And I will get you exact times here in just a second. You'll have that on the next part of the video. All right, we'll see you soon.
gotta do it like this.